In this video, you'll learn 35 sports betting lessons that will help you make money betting on sports and becoming the best version of a sports bettor you can be. If you're like many sports bettors, you probably had your fair share of frustrations. You bet on sports but you can't seem to make any profit. Maybe you bet for years without success. Maybe you follow other bettors and their bets, or maybe you even pay for sports picks. But no matter what you do, you just can't seem to get ahead. Well, if this sounds familiar, then it's time to take a different approach. In this video, you'll learn top mental betting lessons that will help you to see things differently and ultimately become a profitable sports bettor. These betting lessons are presented by MB, a founder of UnderdogChance.com. Before we start, please like the video, share the video with your friends if you think they'll get some value, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. And of course, if you want to learn how to bet with numbers and sports betting models, please visit UnderdogChance.com. So let's start. Sports betting lesson number 1. Learn and understand the numbers. Sports betting is all about the numbers. Betting odds are prices that you'll pay on the market, and these numbers represent the implied probabilities of events. If you don't understand what price you are paying, you have no chance in the long run. Amateur bettors always talk about picking winners. Professionals talk always about the probabilities and the value. Sports betting lesson number 2. Bet numbers, not teams. Don't try to pick winners, but value. Such bets are simply bets where the likelihood of a given outcome is higher than what the odds offered reflect. Sports betting lesson number 3. When betting on sports, think of it like running a business. Most bettors don't have any strategy and they have no idea what they are doing. So, fully plan how you will start betting and how you will improve on your journey. Also fully plan how much time, effort and money you are willing to invest. Have a plan when to stop. Because sports betting is not for everyone. At some point you need to understand your position. Sports betting lesson number 4. You will not get rich overnight. Success in sports betting is largely the result of good habits, discipline and making lots of smart betting decisions over a long period of time. Sports betting lesson number 5. The goal is not betting, but becoming a sports bettor. Anyone can bet, but not everyone can be a sports bettor. Only 5% of all bettors actually make money. You need to ask yourself, what do you need to do to be among 5%? Learn from top performers in the world, like LeBron James or Cristiano Ronaldo. They didn't just want to play sports. They wanted to become pro athletes. You can't just follow the crowd and expect to win at sports betting. Sports betting lesson number 6. Sports betting is a relative competition against other bettors, not only against bookmakers. You need to outsmart other bettors too. Sports betting lesson number 7. Don't bet money you can afford to lose, or the money you need for living expenses. Sports betting is a speculative business, and even if you make the best bets in the world, there is still a chance you'll lose. Sports betting lesson number 8. Sports betting and successful sports betting are 3 different things. Know the difference. When fans talk about teams, players and winners, this is just a sport. Nothing less, nothing more. Sports betting, on the other hand, starts when we add the odds. And successful sports betting starts when we add a successful mindset and when we start making bets only when we have positive expected value. Sports betting and financial markets have more in common than sports betting and sports. Don't assume that you will make money betting on sports just because you watch sports. Sports betting lesson number 9. Learn first, bet second. Betting is a learned skill, and if you invest your first 6 months in learning about betting, this will save you next 10 years. We see broke bettors who have been at it for 10 or 15 years with no success because they did not put enough effort into the start. Sports betting lesson number 10. You are not picking a sport, but a market. Respect it. This market will change from time to time and you'll need to make adjustments. Sports betting lesson number 11. Learn to lose. Everybody is a genius when it comes to a winning streak. But the real catch lies how you deal with losing. Control your emotions. Don't celebrate when you win and don't panic when you lose. 1 lost game is a tragedy for an amateur gambler, and 10 lost bets in a row is just a statistic for a professional. You cannot win every single bet. You will also not win every single month. If you'll play long enough, you'll probably face a losing season too. Losing is part of the game. Get used to it. Focus on the bigger picture and always set long-term goals. Sports betting lesson number 12. Don't jump from sport to sport. You cannot be an expert in every market. Specialization is important. Learn the concepts of betting, not sports. Sports betting lesson number 13. Statistics is important. You will struggle if you don't understand basic statistics and probability. If you don't love it, you have the answer. Sports betting lesson number 14. Sportsbooks are not perfect, but you'll need them. Selecting a trusted and good bookmaker is an important thing to do before you even start betting. Do your own research and then take the advantage of bonuses and promotions. Always shop for the best lines. This can be the difference between losing and winning. Sports betting lesson number 15. Bookmakers are not fair, get used to it. They don't offer fair odds, because they must take commissions. When we have 50-50 games, the fair odds would be plus 100 versus plus 100, but they will offer you minus 110 versus minus 110 type of odds. That difference is their commission, which they take every time. Sports betting lesson number 16. Always play singles. Bookmakers win because they take a small commission every time you make a bet. If you want to beat them, you must overcome their commissions. With single bets, this commission is smallest. When you put more games on a ticket or in a parlay, these commissions multiply and bookmakers have a bigger advantage against you. And this is the last thing you want. Sports betting lesson number 17. Watching games is in most cases a waste of time. Don't watch games, unless you bet live. Some people think that watching games is collecting the data, so they can make better decisions. But this is not going to work. You cannot control games and it will only harm your dopamine system. The only thing you can control is what you do before the game starts. Better spend this extra time for improvements and becoming a better player. This will make you a successful bettor, not watching games. Sports betting lesson number 18. Always track your bets honestly for yourself. Without analytics, you cannot improve and make necessary adjustments. Track not only basic things like profit, wins, losses and ROI, but also closing line value, stakes, average odds, p-value and more. The more information you will have about your betting performance, the better. Sports betting lesson number 19. Sports betting is not a passive income. You'll have to make daily analysis and be active on betting markets. Sports betting lesson number 20. Don't listen to gamblers who show their winning tickets. Everyone is a general after the battle. People are always loud when they win. But the reality is that most people lose. Don't get distracted by that. Focus on your own thing. Sports betting lesson number 21. Don't blindly follow anyone, especially random people on social media. While it's popular to follow others' picks, don't do it. There are different types of people involved in sports betting, and if you want to follow someone, you should follow every single bet from the start, and that's not possible. Also, odds will drop on good bets and you'll lose that edge. Everyone has different situations in their life, so for some people betting $10,000 is a joke, whereas for the other side $100 would be the last money they have. The best thing to do is keep improving your skills and find out how you can become better and make more money in the long term. Sports betting lesson number 22. Beware of get-rich-quick sports handicappers. Most internet handicappers make most money by selling their picks, not with actual betting. Be also very careful with so-called betting experts. Many of them have a great theory, but you'll never see their results or actual daily action. If you decide to follow someone, he must do 3 things. Show his results, show his knowledge and use methods that can be explained by numbers. Sports betting lesson number 23. Nothing is free in sports betting, even if it looks so. Big betting sites and portals with free picks make the most money. Their main goal is building an audience, not actual betting or creating profitable algorithms. They simply release their picks, which don't have the advantage. Just Google sports picks, go to the first couple of sites you'll see, and try to find their detailed statistics about their betting performance or their methods. You'll not find it. Remember that free things are most expensive. If something is free, you are the product. Sports betting lesson number 24. Don't pay for sports picks. But if you still decide to pay for picks, you should understand that you need to take into account odds dropping, monthly subscriptions, and you should definitely never pay anyone who cannot show projected odds backed by algorithms. If they don't have this, they are just reading public information and guessing. You can guess too. Sports betting lesson number 25. Smart bettors always bet only if they have something to bet. Fools bet because they have to bet something. Read that again. Sports betting lesson number 26. Single bets and research on games are important, but risk and money management is where you lose or make money. If you don't know how to start, betting 1% from your bankroll is a good start. With this you will have the luxury of making mistakes on your journey. Sports betting lesson number 27. Control emotions. Don't celebrate if you win and don't panic when you lose. All markets are cyclical and you must see the bigger picture. Sports betting lesson number 28. Respect closing line value. Instead of trying to predict the winner, try to predict in which direction the line will move. Closing line value is the difference between your taken odds and closing odds. For example, if you take the Lakers at -7 and the line just before the game starts is -10, you made a good bet. On the other hand, if you take the Lakers at -7 and the line just before the game starts is -5 for example, you are not making a good bet. Constantly making bad bets will lead to losing money. Pay attention to this. Sports betting lesson number 29. Short-term results are just a noise and mean nothing. Just because you lose 3 days in a row, that doesn't mean that you'll lose forever. And the same for winning. Good start is 1,000 bets and detailed statistics, including closing line value, organized in a spreadsheet. Sports betting lesson number 30. Educate yourself financially. You are more likely to be successful when you educate yourself financially and generate a variety of income streams. Each stream should provide stability, not just one. Grab smaller profits from betting and reinvest it. Sports betting lesson number 31. To make a living solely by placing bets is not that easy and will take some time before you can be in that position. You will face all kinds of problems, like bookmakers limiting your plays, bet size, losing the edge at some point and even luck. Your first goal should be an extra income stream, which you can use for investing in yourself, for more income streams or even for building a business. But never rely only on one income stream, no matter how good you think you are. Things can change quickly. If sports betting is your only income stream, you are one step away from poverty. Sports betting lesson number 32. Most sports handicappers are not scams. They simply don't have enough knowledge and are emotional after a few good months or a couple of wins. Scams are people who sell fixed matches and 97% systems. Be aware of them. Sports betting lesson number 33. Win rate is not important. There are sports bettors who win every third bet and make lots of money because they play huge underdogs. On the other side, there are bettors who show 65% win rate, but because they play big favorites, they don't make any money. Focus on making profits, not on a good win rate. Sports betting lesson number 34. Don't chase anything. Chasing losses can be the recipe for disaster when it comes to betting on sports. In most cases, chasers find themselves with more lost money than they were able to capture. Each event has its own unique outcome, and the only way to guarantee you're placing all your bets correctly is by doing extensive research. The truth is, even if one team seems to have a 99% chance of winning and the other only 1%, there is still a possibility that the underdog will win every single game if we simulate this game unlimited times. Don't chase anything. Sports betting lesson number 35. Success starts when you decide to invest your energy, time and money to become a bettor. You will have to go through tough times and experience many failures before you eventually reach your goal of becoming a successful bettor, but don't give up. Overcome success does not exist, no matter what you do. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want to learn more about how to become the best version of a sports bettor you can be, check our website, underdogchance.com. You'll learn how to bet with numbers and sports betting models. Or you can start with sports betting basics in a free betting course. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if it was insightful, as well as share with your friends. We'll be back for more sports betting advice and free predictions, always backed by statistics. See ya then.